This is a quick guide on using file attachments within Acumatica. What is a file attachment? A file attachment is any file that may be used to support a resource or a record within Acumatica. Typically it's things like PDFs, photos, emails, Excel sheets, and Word documents. So when would you use something like this? It's whenever you're doing quotes or you're doing opportunities or you're doing within projects that you can put information in that helps you share information across the organization. Things like site walkthroughs, statement of works, requests of quotes from suppliers, information regarding a customer. So there's a lot of different opportunities to use files. So how do you know if you can attach a file to a record? That's really simple. So if you open up any record, I happen to have open the projects record, you will see files in the upper right hand corner. If that file is available, then you can attach something to it. So how do you attach an actual file? So there's a couple of different ways. I'm going to go through the three most common. The first one is going to Files, and it opens up the File tab, and you can hit Browse, and it pulls up and it looks like about any other type of deal that you're familiar with getting to a record file. So I can go over here. It happened to open up into my temp section. I could always change that to a different item, but I can then just select this single file, hit open, and it shows up here, and I can hit upload. So you can do that, and it will allow you to attach a single file at a time this way. Another way that you can do it, which is probably a more common way, is you can open up your Windows Explorer. I like to use the Window key E, and it pops up what's called the File Explorer. Go to where the files are saved, and the neat thing about this is you can grab about 5 or 6 files all at the same time. All you got to do is just hold down the Shift key, and it'll select any that are in the same order, or you can hold down the Control key, and you can select multiple files in different, and they don't have to be by each other when you do that. But once you have them all highlighted, you can just hold down your right mouse button, and I can drag all of those files over to anywhere on the project screen, and then let go of my mouse button. And you can see that they're automatically attaching to this record. Another one that I get a lot is, hey, I got something that came in from a customer or from a supplier, and it came in via email. So how do you quickly attach an email? So I got this email. It's an order acknowledgement from C&D. I want to go in here and I just want to drag it across, put it there. But as you see, it doesn't work. The quickest and easiest way to do that is to drag it over to your desktop and then drag it right back in, and you'll see that that was added in right down at the bottom of the files. Eventually you got to come in here and clean those up just by hitting delete and trashing them. So how do you view and organize files? So one of the first things you'll notice that anytime you open up a screen and there are files available, you'll notice now that it says files and there's 8 files available. So to see those, all you got to do is open up the file and you can see any of the files in there. If you want to actually look at the file, you can go in, and so this is a PDF, and you can click on it and it opens up and you can see this is a drawing from Interpact. If you go over here, you can download the file and put it back onto your desktop somewhere so you can save that to somewhere that you may need it later. I'm going to close that. Another useful function is these names a lot of times that you get don't make a lot of sense. So like this here is the file name that came from C&D for an order acknowledgement. So I can organize this a little bit easier by coming in and saying C&D order ack. And here I can come up and say enter pack cabinet drawing. So it allows people later on to see something to make it easier. What's cool here is, like, this is a photo. It's not a very neat photo, but it's a photo of what a spill containment looks like. We put this into the parts file so you can see what the part looks like when you're ordering it. But we could put, photo of spill containment bucket. But if this was like a site walkthrough, you could see how naming the different photos different ways can help people. If you, for some reason, upload something that shouldn't be in here and you want to delete it, let's say I want to delete this order acknowledgement, I can go in and hit edit. I go right over here and I hit delete. It will tell you that the current file will be deleted and it will be permanently deleted. So I just deleted that file. So I go back over here now. I'm going to close that. I'm going to refresh my screen so it will upload and create. And now you'll notice that there's only 7 deals here. But attachments are one of the most useful things for us as a company to communicate across multiple areas, from sales to technicians to service managers to project management to accounting, because it allows a quick and easy way of taking that information that has been collected by one party and putting it all in a single location for everybody to use.